Hello wonderful people. So in this episode we're going to talk about the difference between val and var keyword. So in these two variables I have declared the one variable as val and declared the another variable as var. So in Kotlin, when you define a variable with a var keyword, then it becomes mutable. And what I mean by is that you can always update the value of that variable whenever you want. So for example, let me update the value of this variable called game after this hello world. So let me say game as equals to cricket. You can see it is not giving us any error. So let me also print this value. Print ln and let's say game. Okay, so it is perfectly fine. But let's see what happens if we try to change the value of a variable which is defined with val keyword. So let me try to change the value of this fruit. So in here, if I type equals to orange, it is now giving us errors. Val cannot be reassigned. So whenever you declare a variable with val keyword, then it becomes the read-only property once you initialize them. So for example, I have already initialized this fruit variable with this apple. Once I initialize this, it becomes a read-only property. So if I try to rewrite this property, then Kotlin language will not allow us. Now let me take a small moment to talk about the comments in Kotlin. So let me first remove that. Now in Kotlin, if you want to write a single line comment, then you need to use 2 forward slash and this becomes your single line comment. And as you can see, once I commented this variable called fruit, it is giving me the error. Let's see what it says, unresolved reference to fruit. So let me remove that. Now if you want to have multi-line comment, then you need to use slash and then asterisk, and then you need to close the multi-line comment as asterisk and then forward slash. Now once I do the multi-line comment in here, it is giving us error in these 4 variables, fruit, game, person and person1. That's because I have commented these variables here. So let me undo that. Okay, so before signing off this video, I would like to explain one more concept. Okay, so bear with me. Now let's talk about the println and print. So if I do print and then write my message here, let's say it's a message, and in another line let's say it's a second message. And now let's see what happens if I run this program. Here, when you actually use the println, then our cursor will go into the next line. But when you use the print function, then our cursor will remain in the same line. So for example, it says it's a message, and in the same line, it is also printing it's a second message. But if you look at the other case, every string is printed in the another line. And this is all I want to cover in this video, and I will see you in the next episode.